Hey, what's going on, guys? So I just wanted to set the record straight for Claressa Shields' MMA debut. First off, let's give credit where credit's due. Claressa Shields has power a lot of women in the MMA world don't have. Because if you watched how she boxes, she doesn't rely. She has great technique, obviously, when she boxes. She's a gold medalist. She's one of the most accomplished boxers of all time in the the Olympic world. She's like 26 years old. She doesn't really rely on having great technique. She has solid technique, but she has amazing knockout power. And it's just a lot of women just can't really handle her knockout power, and a lot of men wouldn't be able to handle it either. Listen, I want to say this too. I would love for there to be someone who could beat Amanda Nunes. The time it's going to take Claressa Shields to get to that spot, will Amanda Nunes still be Amanda Nunes? Probably not. People get this notion that mixed martial arts is like rock, paper, scissors. If you're a great grappler, you can get the fight to the ground, and you can beat a great striker. Okay, it's not paper covers rock, but rock beats scissors, and scissors cuts paper. Here's the thing that a lot of people get to. It's like, oh, I've seen a lot of fights, man. I had a fight the other weekend with a guy at the bar. It's not that either. If you win the fight in a way that you weren't supposed to win, and this is what happened with Claressa Shields. She won with ground and pound. One of two things happen. One, you're just that great at all aspects of mixed martial arts. Two, your opponent is not as good at the thing that they were supposed to be great at. So, her first mixed martial arts fight ever, we could probably assume that her grappling and her ground and pound, and if you watched the fight, which a lot of people didn't but are reacting, which is fine, but if you watched the fight, you'd be like, oh yeah, her grappling is horrible. That kind of brings me to another point. Ronda Rousey defended her bantamweight title 6 times. And it's an unfortunate truth of women's mixed martial arts. She dominated it because the competition just wasn't very strong. That was not a debut in the UFC. That was the top champion fighting top contenders. Her grappling technique was horrible. Her decision making during the fight was horrible. Multiple opportunities to stand back up, didn't take it, wanted to scrap, wanted to stay on the ground with her. The fight was standing for like a minute and a half. Claressa Shields probably knows. She said in the post-fight interview, I lost those first 2 rounds, and I know I lost those first 2 rounds. I had to come back and win that last round. So I really hope she studies the tape of the first 2 rounds and acts like the third round didn't even happen. People are saying Claressa Shields looked amazing in her MMA debut and she's going to take over the world. That becomes, if how she won that fight is just like her style, that just becomes her style, it could work, but it's not going to work in the UFC. I'm not trying to be a hater, I'm not trying to be mean, I'm not trying to be rude, I'm just trying to point out a fact. If you're like, oh, Claressa Shields taking over the world, she's doing great, when was the last time you watched a PFL fight? And if I'm wrong and you've seen every PFL fight ever, and you've seen Brittany Elkins 6 defeats and 3 victories, and you're really big into women's PFL, and you think Claressa Shields looks amazing, okay, agree to disagree. That's fine. Let me know what you guys think. Did you watch the Claressa Shields fight? What did you guys think? Let me know in that comment section down below. Do click that like button to show your support for the channel. Do subscribe for even more content. I'll be posting 2 more videos about mixed martial arts later today. UFC 263 is tomorrow. I'm excited about that. Most importantly of all, have a great day.